Hi guys, so I just thought I'd share a few scrap fabric tassels that I made. These ones I made some time ago, but I was thinking of making some more to put into my little Etsy shop because I've been trying to get rid of all that scrap fabric. So if you've watched any of my previous videos, you would have seen I've got some scrap fabric trims, flowers, and little boho fabric swatches. If you haven't seen them, I'll pop the link to those videos in the description below. But these ones, I was trying to use up scrap fabrics, and I'll just show you. You know those, I don't know if they're Christmas tree decorations or something, or whenever I get like broken packs of jewellery at the op shop to pull apart for beads and little embellishments and stuff, they always seem to have these stupid things in there, and I think they're Christmas decorations, I'm not sure, but they're not actual proper little beads. Sorry guys, sorry about my dirty hands. I've been making little charms with rusty metal bits again this morning, so my hands are all dirty. These little beads, they're not actually beads, they're stuck on by strings, so you can't, it's really hard to pull them apart. The string is kind of glued in or something, I'm not sure, but you can't pull the string out of the bead and rethread it to use for something. So I had heaps of these, so I thought I would just incorporate them into some tassels. I'll just show you a couple. So these are I don't know if this is a bead cap. Actually, let me show you that before I get started. Sorry, I know I always get sidetracked. In one of those scrap broken jewellery packs that I got in an op shop, there was this big length of what looked like chain, and I think it was some sort of ugly necklace. I don't know, but it's really big, and it actually does look like chain, but it's really light. And when I opened the bag, what I found is that these are actually all little individual like bead caps or something. So I started pulling them apart. I think they're bead caps. I don't know though, sorry. I'm not an expert in jewellery making or anything, but that's what I thought I would use them for anyway. So I ended up with a whole bunch of those as well. So what I did is I've just you know, cut some strips of fabric, laid them down, and just got some craft wire that I had, wrapped it around the middle and left enough to put some beads on and make a loop at the top. And then I've hidden the bit of wire down the bottom here that was wrapped around the fabric inside that little bead cap so that it's not sharp or anything. And I've just put a lobster clasp on it. So this was kind of a mixed one, and I've put scraps of fabric. I've put some of those beads that I can never seem to get rid of. I swear they're in every single junk jewellery pack that I get. And just scraps of lace. This is some tulle, but I've got heaps because, you know, from when I'm cutting apart wedding dresses, bits of lace. So that was kind of a mixed one, just with a little blue bead and a clear glass bead. Actually, I don't know if it's glass, probably plastic. That was one. This one was a bit of a mixed colours as well. So this one I've got little speckled bead on top, little clear bead, some of the white beads in the middle, and I think they actually go really well in there because they kind of blend in and give it a bit of weight as well. You know, if you hang this on the side of your junk journals, this gives it a bit of weight to the dangle as well. So that's that one. Oh, this one as well, I've just put a little leaf with a little bead just on some yarn in the middle as well. This one was kind of an earth-toned tassel. So this one I've got some eyelash trim. This is some cording off a cushion that I cut the fabric off to make a journal because it was really pretty. It was kind of that tapestry type of material. I don't know what you call it. Some sort of embroidered. So just scraps. And in the center of this one, I've hung some, because I've got a little wooden bead up the top, I put some little wooden beads. Oh, well, this one's a big wooden bead. Just on some brown string. Just to dangle in the middle there. And this one is actually, this is a paper bead that's been varnished, but it feels like wood. Isn't it cute? And this one is actually a oh, what's the tree? I can't think of the tree. It's an Australian native tree. It's not a gum nut. They're a lot bigger, but it's the leaves are very similar to that. And I've just painted it. Actually, I've done an ugly job at painting it, but but I just put a hole in the middle just to make some beads. And so I thought that one's a kind of earth tone bead. So this one just got a little pink bead on top, and I've made this a little pink one. This one I was going to put on a fairy journal that was on my to-do list because I had a heap of fairy images, but just haven't got to it yet. So got some pink beads, jewel, lace, just some scrap fabric. This one was a blue, all blues. It's got a big blue plastic and a little blue plastic bead there. And some of those blue beads in the middle. Eyelash trim. Little plastic bead there on some yarn that I wanted to get rid of. And just a mix of blue fabrics. I didn't actually have a lot of eyelash trim left when I made these, but I've since come across some more at an op shop, so I wish I had them at the time because I really like to incorporate them in the tassels, but I'll put some in my next batch actually. That's another blue one. This one I made a lot thinner because I know some people don't like the really fat tassels. I actually like the thinner ones, but I like them a bit more scrappy. Like I like to grunge up the edges. Some of that blue bead in there. And this one I've put a great big silver bead on top. Got quite a few of those that I want to use up. But I actually think it looks it goes well with the tassels. I've put some of the clear beads on this one. And that's just a mix of red and blacks. Anyway, that's all. So these ones I'll probably just drop into my Etsy store. Just because I keep making stuff for myself to use, to put on journals and stuff. But I've got so many projects going, to be honest. I don't know why I keep making stuff for journals because I've got about 15 journals in the works at the moment and another 10 that I've already made that I haven't even listed in my little Etsy shop yet. So those ones I'll put onto my little Etsy anyway. That's it. If you do want, look, there's probably plenty of tutorials out there on how to make tassels. So I won't make one unless someone actually really wants one. But if you ever want me to show you how to make anything, don't worry even how simple it may seem. I know sometimes things seem simple until you go and do it yourself, and then you think, oh, how do they wrap that? What glue or whatever? But just drop a comment in the comment box if you need anything explained or shown how to do. That's it. Okay.